you've never done a podcast. You've done how many? 90?
Raspberry ale. That's some bitch.
Dude, the only reason I bought that shit is because it said it was $1.99.
Oh, that actually makes.
They lied to you. Right?
Was
that a 7?
I could have really. No, fuck off. I could have pushed it actually and been like, "Your fucking sign," but I didn't. That's what. And then I didn't know what you liked. I know you like the fruity stuff, like in
general, yeah.
In general,
yeah.
Rainbow flags,
unicorns.
Yeah.
Unicorns. Really?
Oh yeah. I thought that's why we're here.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if...
You don't like fucking unicorns? They're fucking
don't you have
magical.
like a filter that can be a rainbow or something?
Yeah, come on. Every once in a while, like just a heart or a kiss floats across the screen.
Dude, it's
like every time I talk in the mic,
Facebook Live it.
It's across.
Yeah, I'll Facebook Live it. What the fuck have you been up to? How long has it been since you two have hung out? It's been like fucking 8 years.
Yeah.
So 09 was our last show.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep. 09.
You post something on Facebook every year.
Yeah.
Quick memory. 09, and then you had been over to my house after that, just getting drunk or whatever. But
yeah,
that wasn't much.
Well, how long you been in Lehigh now?
3 years.
Oh shit!
Oh god damn it!
Alcohol abuse.
Lids, motherfucker.
Fucking Christ! Don't you have a? I know you brought a cleanup towel because there's 3 of us here.
Oh, that's for jizz though.
This isn't turning out like I thought. Don't worry about the notebook.
I guess we got to break out the snorting straws early.
Damn.
So you brought the cocaine?
Yeah, it's keistered now. I mean, you want to
Get it out. Get it out. Fucking. I gotta do headphones, man. I like them. I don't know how you guys aren't. Yeah, it makes me feel like I don't know. It gives me the range I need on the mic too. I mean, this thing
to know if you're talking into it
enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel because this fucker's like right in my face.
Nothing weird about.
I'm used to big black stuff like this right there though.
Just not used to a fuzzy tip.
I'm just not used to talking when it's in my
That's
face.
true, yeah. Usually I can't talk. You got in that flask there anyway. Let's have a little hit off.
There you go, buddy.
If there's anything left now, Ben.
That's a good half shot.
Yeah, sorry. That's why the bar is the color it is, because of the drinks that have been spilled on it. I guess I'll do introductions. Fred and Jesse. It's weird to do that shit like when I go into pro mode, like not pro mode, but like I explain to the fucking 7 people that
to the
may or may not
be
listening. Yeah. So
they're all gonna give thumbs down.
Jesse, bass player, the original incarnation of Akin to Strength, and then also HOOGA, who everybody out there knows who HOOGA is because I put a little video out there.
And they've all been in the band.
Yeah. I guess it would be harder to find somebody that has it. I got actually
there's so much truth to that.
I got a text today, and I wanted to actually respond because it was from whatever. He goes, "Do you know who this is?" And I wanted to be like one of your old drummers.
So you have to preface it with HOOGA circa what?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because,
what era?
Yeah, because there's a
from 82 to 84.
Do you ever go back on the? Do you ever go back and watch the Comcast thing we did?
No, I don't.
I catch it. It pops up in my feed.
Where the hell do you find it?
It pops up in my feed. I'll send you a link. I actually thought about maybe somewhere in the comments to leaving a link to them.
I've watched it,
but I'm so fucking embarrassed about because I was 9 days in on it.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so great.
Yeah,
fucking.
My first show, I think it was 8-9 days in too.
Yeah,
and he's like, "You're fine." No, I'm not.
Dude, I'm like this.
Yeah.
And I take my shirt off and I'm soaking wet, just sweaty, nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
you
was-
guys
that was a
like
show
would
that I
meet
got.
up on stage and be like, dude, like fucking kid here. Like I didn't.
That was a show I wore sandals.
No,
Flip flops.
Yeah, and they talk shit to us.
he's never worn
You guys look
shorts.
metal enough.
Not metal enough. Yeah, but my flip flops had spikes on them. Still not metal.
You've never worn flip flops or shorts again at a show, though. I don't think.
He learned from his
You know,
mistake.
no, I don't think so.
Because I feel this is
really
what I
don't
wear.
I don't
And I don't fucking care.
When we're doing shows, this is the kind of stuff I wear now. I don't fit in. Like you guys are all dolled up and
No.
You gotta remember, it's not all about the music. Fashion is a huge part of it.
I literally put on the clothes that I'm going to wear. Like, I don't have any band show stuff, you know, like, here's my show day clothes. No, I wake up and go, here, these are my clothes I'm wearing. Oh, there's a show tonight.
I wear shit I can come in.
No, those are the same clothes I wear every day.
Okay.
You haven't seen the gist things? He doesn't wash them.
So you're saying as
They
those
stand
aren't,
up on their own.
they're not acid wash jeans. Oh, okay. it
They're
makes
DNA wash jeans.
sense. What are you still playing anything?
Just with my cock.
And that's okay. I mean, that's great.
Yeah,
I mean, I
masturbation's healthy.
respect to that, but
Very healthy, you know. Gotta rub one
Prostate.
out. I was just gonna say.
It's all about prostate
that
health.
prostate health, you know.
Yeah, but you also got to think about joint health and stuff. Like if you're working the wrist a lot, well, I know. I mean, you're keeping it in shape, but as soon as you stop, say when you retire,
I never stop.
why would you stop?
Right? I'm jerking off right now. You just can't see it under this bar.
I can hear it. It's sloppy as fuck sound. Oh god, we can't talk about this shit too, dude. So I started telling you we had this other podcast, The Dirty Deeds. We still have it. We just don't do it very often.
No, because you were pretty consistent about it.
But so we did about 7 episodes, and there was so much like foul language on it. They pulled them down.
Are you serious? YouTube did?
They pulled it 7 episodes down at least, and all we can do is assume, was it the foul language or was it the fact that the other dude kept saying "fuck YouTube"? And so like
Did he really?
yeah. But here's the thing, and it makes me apprehensive to talk about it because this is the only platform I use. But they don't. If you say talk like we're talking now, and you monetize your site, they'll still put advertising on your site. They won't pay you a fucking nickel.
They'll make money off you.
Well,
Yeah.
like I know these dudes that actually are going through the same shit, and they so what they did is they were having
There
the
you
same
go.
problem, and it ended up that YouTube didn't fuck up their channel or anything. They could still upload all the videos they want, but they removed the advertisements from them because of all the shit they were saying. And it's like,
You know, that's
fuck, man,
crazy
it's
because you can have full-on fucking porn on YouTube.
Oh yeah, almost.
Vaginal rejuvenation. But you say fuck, and there's a problem.
I showed.
How is that even possible?
Exactly.
I
It doesn't
showed my
make any
dad
sense.
YouTube and like as an initial user, and I think this is has to do with the kind of shit he's searching on his computer. But it was like it was all like
Needs to clear those cookies first.
yeah, no shit. The feed was like not in English, and it was all just like
That's where all the best
titties.
porn
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
As long as it ain't a video of Mr. Hands or some shit, you're good. You know?
What's Mr. Hand?
Oh, you don't fucking know what
I don't
Mr.
even
Hands?
know.
Oh god.
Do tell.
So it's fucking Romania or somewhere. You know, it's like somewhere close enough to Russia, you know, to where they're still fucked too, you know? Like everything near Russia is just fucking crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Eastern Europe's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So this dude, Mr. Hands, I don't know how the fuck he got that name, whatever, posted this fucking video of it, and I'm not sure if he like set up a GoPro and just set it on this hay bale or what, or if somebody else was filming it, but this dude decided to let this horse fuck him in the ass.
This guy died though, right?
Oh yes, yes. Mr. Hands is
He
no
died.
longer with us. Yeah.
I know.
I know the reference you're talking about. I didn't know it had like a name. Like this guy was Mr. Hands.
Yeah,
he's
and yeah, my
dead.
buddy showed it to me like a year and a half ago, and the horse goes in, and you hear him like, fucking just grimace in
Did he
pain,
kill him?
and fucking done for, dude, out, like just
You can find it on the black web, I'm sure.
What the fuck was he thinking, man? The dude.
The horse isn't going to give up. It's just like any of us. Once we get started, you're not giving up, right?
Okay. Where
That
is
is
the
true. I've
reference
left a couple bodies.
Okay, so when you a guy, like, he's a ladies' man. He's a stud. You got that from that horse.
So was the horse.
The horse was the original stud. So he's going to fuck the shit out of you.
Literally.
Yeah, and then you die.
I'm gonna fuck your brains out.
It's
and
probably-
your small intestine.
Did he leave a note? Maybe that's how he wanted to go out, man.
Maybe, maybe.
There's a note somewhere.
I'm pretty sure that, like, when you get to the pearly gates, St. Peter pulls up YouTube and just goes, you gotta go, man. Like,
listen, you were
hell
a
will
solid
take
dude. Up until this point.
yeah,
it's
we were
different.
gonna let you in.
You see this like in like all the anything that references is a guy like in a robe and he's got a thing and he's looking at. It's not like that anymore. They go, you got a digital footprint, motherfucker.
What's your Twitter feed look like?
This is why you use a VPN and Tor browser, so no one can find your shit. No one knows what nasty fucking shit you're up to.
What is this? What is this you speak of?
So VPN is it's what's called a virtual
I'm
private
still one
network.
of these little guys.
So I use it when I'm downloading
VPN.
shit. Yeah. So,
I've seen I've seen it.
so what it does, like I have one when we go outside, I'll show you. I got one on my phone and I can just turn it on, and so I could go search my IP address. It'll tell me that I'm right here in American Fork. I can turn on my VPN. It'll say I'm in fucking Atlanta or
Christ, I gotta
Bangladesh
turn that
or
off.
wherever. Like, it'll say I'm anywhere.
Yeah.
And then you use Tor browser on top of that, and nobody can ever fucking find what you're searching, where you're at, none of that shit.
Not even like NSA.
No, it was created by the CIA. The Tor browser was so that it could be completely untraceable.
Huh.
Yeah, like they can't. Yeah, nobody can fucking track you using that shit. It's crazy.
Maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but like with my work phone.
Maybe you shouldn't talk about it. Then you probably shouldn't.
Nah, it doesn't matter. No,
I encourage it. I'm just saying, maybe you should.
All I'm gonna
In this
ask.
edition, a good idea, bad idea.
I want to ask you.
Thank God you can edit this bullshit.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
They
Gonna.
Are you making fun of my vernacular?
Hell to the no.
They
What's
You seen that black
vernacular
guy?
mean?
Hell to the no.
I got a great black guy story for you once Ben finishes.
Go ahead.
I almost don't even want to now. This is way better.
No, go ahead, because we'll stock it up.
With my work phone, we're required to get our email on our phone to put the software on it, which pretty much means they can see all the dick pics I take.
God, that's a lot of dick pics. Can they also see all the dick pics you receive?
Everything.
I hope so. Because I'm pretty proud of some of that.
I did that poor fucker
It's all
working
about
security.
angles, and it's all about the zoom. Photoshopping, smaller legs.
You might need to ask the tech guy for some lighting tips.
The cybersecurity guy at my company is just like a fucking total mess. He has PTSD and everything.
I've seen so many dicks today.
Every time he sees you walk in, he's all fucked.
Fuck you, Ben. Fuck you, Ben.
It wasn't my dick.
What's...
I know it wasn't your dick, but you asked for it.
I can read all your text messages.
But we digress.
You were... Do we?
The question is, does this shit, whatever you're talking about, can I hide behind the security of the company? And
Oh, yeah.
see it?
Oh, yeah.
They can't even look at it?
Nope.
The one thing I did find out about him, and this kind of gives me a little bit of comfort as far as like if I decide to look at porn or something, is
Decide.
You mean
The
decide not
decision has
to?
been made when you're going to look at porn.
yeah. But
You act like it's a choice.
no, they fired a dude at some point, and I'm friends with the guy that was his boss, and he's like, we tried to get into his phone. HR told us, fuck no, you can't touch it.
You can, but you don't want to. Just fire that
We
fucker.
cannot afford that therapy, motherfucker.
Just fire him. Tell the black guy a story.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it's probably not as entertaining as I alleviated to, so my apologies. However,
we're a bunch of white dudes who know no black guys, so it's always funny.
Yeah.
So if Nick happens to hear this, shout out to Nick. He stopped by my house the other day.
You talking about
black dude?
Oh, not the rapper Nick.
No.
Okay.
The guy that like destroyed me.
No, that was Pat.
Oh, he killed
Do you remember that at Leandro's party? And,
I think I
and
did.
he almost got in a fight with because he tried to battle rap somebody.
The battle rapping sounds.
He tried to battle rap like one of these guys, one of Nick's friends, though. Like
It's like somebody like, hey, I learned how to play guitar, and I'm like, you want to have a solo off? Like, yeah, that's what that was.
He's all, but I play the trumpet.
Yeah. No, but I know some chords. Let's have a solo. That's what that was.
Yeah.
And but he was getting pissed.
So Ben's playing drums,
And then
my buddy kept going back.
You pushed a
"You
dude
have to
down the
stop playing
stairs
drums.
too.
You have to stop because this is
I
going.
don't know what you're
back."
talking about.
Because Ben kept giving a rhythm, the guy just kept going, and I'm like drunk as fuck, being a dipshit. He's pissing me off because he's fucking destroying me.
Yeah.
And so my buddy's going, stop playing drums. You're going to get him to go over there. I lost. I lost, and that's the end. No.
Sorry.
Was Pat?
Yeah,
I think it was Pat Main.
Yeah, he destroyed me.
Shout out to Pat.
Big up
Maybe I'll
Pat.
drop a link to his shit. This shit's cool.
So I moved into a new apartment about a month ago.
Hold on, I gotta write this down.
But
Yeah. Give you the address. By the way, I'm 5'9", Sagittarius.
I like long walks on the beach.
Sometimes, yeah. I like long walks around Utah Lake when it smells really shitty. But so hanging out.
Yep.
My black friend comes over.
Yep.
Raps with me for a minute. He takes off. He's at my house for like 10 minutes. You know, we're just we're chopping it up. He's black, so
They all rap.
No, we're chopping it up. Bullshit.
It's rapping. Its cadence is always.
Always.
It's a rapping cadence.
There's all.
He's like, hey, yo, Jesse, I know you just moved in, but this place is messy. What the? I was like, oh, you're too clever, Nick. Ah.
Pulls out his phone. It's always got to be.
Yeah.
What's up?
He's all, let's see, that was 132 beats per minute.
This racism is killing me inside.
So he comes over, he's there for like 10 minutes, leaves, and I'm sitting outside smoking a cigarette, and the neighbor that lives across the hall from me comes in, and she's like, hey, did you see that sketchy shit going on out here earlier? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Immediately.
You know? And she's all, oh, I just seen these guys out there by the garbage can acting all shady. And I'm all, what do you mean? Like, what was sketchy about it?
It was some Aryan dude.
She's all, well, it was 3 black dudes standing there by their car
Which
talking
is
to
sketchy
each
as
other.
fuck.
And I'm like, wait, so that's what fucking worried you, huh? So then I overhear her that night go to the other 2 apartments and tell them, hey, I just want you to know, there were some sketchy looking black dudes out there in the parking lot earlier. Just minding their own business, talking to each other, not fucking bothering anyone. And she's terrified. Like, I mean, she made a point to tell me I've got fucking guns and all this shit just because they were just outside minding their own fucking business. And I was like, oh, all right.
Dude,
Okay, why were they there?
Well, they were
Sketchy bullshit.
damn, beat me to the punch.
Shit.
Not to sour the hilarity of all this, but what do you think about that shit in Charlotte? Because I haven't read anything about it. Have you read anything about it?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Wait, what happened to Charlotte?
It's
She's not
basically
pregnant again, is she? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't?
No.
Really?
I haven't watched the news.
So you had you had like a.
Oh wait, are you talking about the crazy asshole that drove that
Yes,
car?
yes.
Oh, okay, yes.
okay. So I don't
No, that was in Virginia.
I don't know the where
North Carolina.
whatever.
Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Virginia. It was Virginia.
The little bit I read is like planned race riots, but it's these fucking white dudes doing the white lives matter bullshit. Is that what?
No,
that's
I
a different.
was talking about the I thought you were talking about the
car.
dude that died.
Gotcha.
A bunch of KKK.
And I don't know a lot of detail.
Okay,
that's
then
what
fuck.
it was?
I don't know what it was.
It was a bunch of KKK, white.
Run those motherfuckers over.
Are you whoa.
They're dumb too,
are you
though.
saying
You know what I mean?
KKK
But
members?
violence doesn't fix violence, and so
But I feel like we could do without a few of them.
Every
white hood
fair enough. But
Every KKK member is white. Is that what you're saying?
Not Clayton Bigsby.
well, unless they're blind.
Dude, then I'm ignorant as fuck. All I see, because I just got on Twitter, and so I just see all these posts. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit about? Because all I can do is assume, and I assume that because you seem to pay a little bit more of attention than I do. I just like skirt through the shit, but like occasionally you'll post here and there about this, that, or the other, and so I'm like, I just figured you might have heard something about it, but
no, it was a KKK organized something or other.
Okay, so this is...
And so originally they portrayed the guy that drove the car through as he was a Democrat.
So he did the whole.
Yeah, I mean that's the rhetoric you always hear. And it turns out
Fucking
he's just some fuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a Republican, and he just
How dare you?
didn't agree with it. So I don't agree with just driving a fucking car through people to disagree with people.
No.
But that's the gist of it. I mean, he killed, so 3 are dead and 19 are injured because he just decided, I don't agree with what you're protesting or whatever you believe in, so I'm going to drive a car through y'all.
And I agree with you totally. You know, like violence begets violence. You know, like it's not a great way to end any issue. However, I can't be that mad about a motherfucker running over a bunch of Klan members. Had that been the headline, would have read the story.
I get it. Fuck. So like, why the fuck do they even still exist? That whole fucking Klan thing. Like, I mean, obviously they're still.
I think there's been such an uprising. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe that's not an uprising, but there is such a resurgent of that because you know this whole Black Lives Matter thing came up, and so you know
my thumb hurts. Well, my thumb hurts too.
Well, fuck you. We matter too.
Yeah. And I get that.
All people just fucking need to realize we all fucking matter and fuck off.
Well, and that's one of the things that like I think is getting lost in that whole conversation because there's a show I watch called The Breakfast Club, and it's this radio station out in New York, Power 105.7.
Fucking 80s.
It's what's that fucking shit? Molly Ringwald. You're my hero.
You're watching that shit.
She's coming on next week. And the funny, and she's a sponsor too. She sponsors the red hair dye, I think.
Pretty in pink hair. But I just like one of the things that I just find kind of ridiculous about it is like the Black Lives Matter shit gets a really bad rap, and there are plenty of fucking people taking that shit way too far.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. But like I think the initial point of it is a good one, you know, just to make because if
you don't go extreme,
and
then come back. And nobody will listen to you.
Well, and most of the people I know, like on this show that I watch, The Breakfast Club. So it's based out of New York. They got this guy. His name's Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy.
Yeah, so I've heard of this one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Angela Yee, and they bring on, you know, a lot of it's black culture, you know, and they bring on people who are big in the black community and shit. And one of the things that I like about that show is they say the same fucking thing. This Black Lives Matter shit has gotten out of fucking hand. Everybody's fucking life matters, you know, but it's just where I have a problem with it is it's like, well, if someone's saying Black Lives Matter, I don't think the message is Black Lives Matter and others don't. It's
a bunch of people are pussies. They take that as a fucking slight on them, because they're so defensive. Rather than just going, yeah, they do. They go, what are you saying about me?
No,
no, we're not talking to you, motherfucker.
See, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is you know you're gonna have issues where you'll have a Black Lives Matter rally, and then you'll have leadership go, we don't want them white people here because they're not part of Black Lives Matter. And so then people are like, wait a minute, I'm trying to support your cause. So basically you're saying only Black Lives Matter, and that's where people take off and just go.
Yeah, and if that's happening, that's
it is.
fucking ridiculous bullshit.
But it doesn't mean all of them think that way. It just means that some of them are foolish.
Yeah.
And so whoever's foolish, the media will grab onto it and make it something more than what it is.
For sure.
But it's easy for them to do it because there are those dipshits too that just latch on to causes because I get to be a part of something. That's basically like the troll fucking culture on the internet and stuff. Like I get to bite onto this and now... And it's like feminism. Like when you see like a male feminist, you automatically don't trust them.
Yeah.
And so when I see like a white dude doing like a black light,
Do you not get this?
That's wow. Yeah.
No, for real. There are lots of them out there. They're like, I believe. Do you really? Because if you're a feminist, it's absolutely entirely.
If any of those people are listening, when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror to get ready, just hit yourself in the head with a fucking hammer because you are.
Because if you believe that, you absolutely cannot be a feminist.
No.
You can't be.
And
that.
you are the fucking problem.
You're the
because you've got no fucking idea what's going on.
Dude, I wasn't talking about feminists.
Why do you sound like one then, man?
But I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Like some of those folks don't really give a shit about the cause. They give a shit about being part of the.
They want the attention.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people like that, though. I mean, it transcends on everything. I mean, whatever the format is, there's a lot of people that will jump on and be like, "Oh yeah, I love Michael Jordan too." Have you ever watched Michael Jordan? No.
But I
love him.
Hey, did you see his picture on those shoes?
And there's a ton of people that are like, "Oh, HOOGA and that guitar player. I love that guy."
I don't think so.
No?
No, it's never fucking happened. I've heard a lot of stories about the drummer.
Yeah.
But
I tried to slide into that singer's DMs and suck his dick, but he hasn't hit me back yet. So.
No, I heard you sliding in at fucking Machine Head. It was a poor attempt. That was a poor attempt at sliding in on his.
That's why you came over, is because you just wanted to talk about that.
No.
That was... My buddy Chris could not fucking shut the fuck up. I even told him, I was like, dude, like, you're funny, like, I'm laughing my ass off, but this is getting to be too much. And he would not stop for nothing.
That's funny.
There is nothing like being in front of 1,000 people, and every time you stop, you hear a motherfucker heckling.
And you can't do the comedian.
Like,
But you know what the beauty was from my perspective? Every time that dude heckled, or I don't know who it was, like fucking 800 people looked. Like, shut up! Like everybody in the crowd actually looked at like a fucking particular spot.
Why didn't you go?
There was a point where like 20 people came up to him and were like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you're ruining the show for us. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah.
They kicked him out. Nobody understands what actually fucking happened. You should have set him straight and be like, yeah, I left the band because,
Oh, he don't care.
My creative.
Him and... We won't name names, but him and him.
Oh, okay.
They talked at one point. I don't know if it was in person.
He was trying to hire him for.
No, this was before that happened.
He was trying to hire him
so
as a drummer and or guitar.
It could have been. I don't know if they talked in person or online or what happened, but they had a big old fucking argument with each other. And
really?
Yeah.
That
so,
dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
And so he's hated him
I would have
since.
no idea.
Like, yeah, and I mean I don't know. He's way too into it. He doesn't really have a dog in the fight.
Is he still into it? Are they both still into it? I hope not. That's dumber than fuck.
Well, like, even for me, like, it was like, hey, this is kind of funny at first, and then it was just like, okay, I want to watch the show too, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
But at the same time, I knew you were a dog in the fight. I knew it. But that dude, I had no idea.
I told him it wasn't water.
Yeah. When you're fucking shaking ice water, what do you got in there?
Like, my thing is, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I mean, I could give two shits. I'm still not over your beers.
Still all of them.
Yeah, I mean...
My dad was really concerned that I was bringing those down here. He's like, leave some in the fridge or they're going to get warm. I don't like warm beer. I'm like, we're gonna
Dad, you're probably not going to get these beers.
Stay the fuck out of my business, jeez. And I just stormed off.
You're not my dad. Like, you are.
It's a hard thing to admit. But yeah, I live with my parents. Parent.
I wasn't a call out, by the way.
Oh, I'm fine.
You were referencing the singer, and I was like, well, as we both don't give a fuck. It's fine.
You guys,
Yeah,
I
care less. I don't give a shit.
But all said and done, though, I do miss. I miss a Kind of Strength.
Oh,
absolutely, yeah.
I think that was a magical time of playing.
Well, I hit him up, and then I kind of flaked on it about redoing all that shit, and at least recording it, because his recording engineering shit is getting so much better every time we do anything that we could go fucking bang that shit out like that.
Nice.
And so we really should do something.
Yeah, good. You know,
but it's just a matter of doing it.
If we all get on, like, or we get Clint on, there's the website called BandLab.
Yeah.
And Clint could record his parts. You know, we tell him whatever.
Yeah. Whoa, I wasn't talking about Clint. I wasn't talking about him. No, you just do his part.
Well, then what would we do live?
Clint's magical, man.
I know.
Clint was. He's a special.
One of my
musician.
Favorite songs.
He is. That helmet he wears.
It's amazing. Yes. And when he rolls up and he like gets out of that wheelchair, we're like, is he gonna do this?
So as long as that motherfucker can just fly a goddamn plane up here whenever we have a gig, you know.
Oh shit, huh? Where's our Bruce Dickinson?
Which, hold on, in case he's gonna watch this. Fuck you, asshole, Mr. I'm gonna get my pilot's license, and then at Kind of Strength we fly into Vegas to do shows and shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
What, Clint? What, Clunt? Just kidding, I love you.
It's shit like that keeps me from blasting this all over Facebook. Otherwise, he'd probably see an episode here or there. It's that and the foul mouth my dad has when he's down here.
Yeah.
I did say he was my co-host before, but I didn't allow him to come on this one.
I think it'd be awesome if he wasn't.
Why don't you just put it on there?
I need to
fuck
get
the
another
people
mic.
on Facebook. Fuck the people on YouTube. If you're offended, fuck you.
Yep.
And we're glad.
I enjoy your live streams, though. By the way,
I never watch
like
him.
when you get on there and you're like, you're all about your little nephew.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
you guys,
he's my partner.
Hey, you should do a Facebook Live right now.
My fucking shit.
I gotta pee.
Go pee.
Horrible service.
We'll take care of this. We can also hit pause and go take breaks and come back.
If we could hit pause and
put a
both take
segue.
peas, that would be great.
Okay.
Want a sword fight? Or?
Yeah, no, I was gonna have you R. Kelly the fuck out of me. But I just stayed in the bathtub.
Truth. 2 F's.
It's the truth.
I don't think anybody follows me on Facebook.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
Kind of a big deal in my life.
Yeah. So, I love this. Want to share an update, Ben? What's your story? Want to share your story? I'm going to go live.
How much time you got?
Let's see. Okay, doing a podcast. Do you want to say your name? Oh, fuck. I don't know how to tag you guys. And I do that every time, too. I'll cuss too much. It's going. It's going.
Oh, shit.
Right now you're live?
Yeah, you're live on Facebook. Should I stop it?
No. Are you pointing at me?
I'm pointing at you. Okay. Yep, no. This is a mic.
Looks like you're on something.
This is stupid.
You're looking at yourself the whole fucking time.
Hold on.
Oh. Yeah.
Second half of the podcast.
Yeah.
It's not.
Look at that.
It hasn't been going so good
Gorgeous
so
face.
far. Yeah.
Look at that handsome feller.
Yeah, look at that one. Oh yeah. Oh shit! I got people watching. Isn't this great? Hey, say something. Oh god, I'm trying to think of something. Hi, what are you promoting right now? I think. Do you want to do one of my sponsors? Here, that's one of my sponsors. Go ahead. Dude.
The ramrod.
All right, we're gonna get back to.
It's way too big.
That's
to
a
fit
starter
in your
pack.
urethra.
That's a starter pack.
That's the starter. Shit.
Well, I mean, the depth is not started, but I mean that's the. Nothing.
Apologies if there's any offensive language. I'm out.
All right, let's see.
How do I? Oh no.
We'll see if it'll work now. Starting live stream.
Oh, I don't
There
have
it
to
goes.
post it. I'm gonna post it anyways.
Oh, boom. Look at that, bitches.
So now you're doing it. All the Oh shit. Backwards, bro. Do you want a little box to put that on? Are you gonna Facebook Live the rest of it?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
Because of all the shit we're talking about, everybody
that's
we
why.
know.
We don't care. We don't care about anybody.
No. Now it just got awkward and we.
Fuck your feelings. Facebook. All right, so where were we at? We were talking about
Hold
Mr.
on.
Hands.
I got notes.
Go back to your early scribbles.
See, okay. So, yeah, I do this thing every time my dad's on here. I'm writing not every time, it's going to be a new thing, but the first time I did it, he was perplexed because I was like, hold on.
Well, it's because you fucking write in Mandarin Chinese. That's why you're perplexed.
Well, of course he was, but I said, now, Dad, that's a letter I'm writing to you. So, like, you save that. He still thinks it's real. He's like, your cursive is horrible.
What were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Let's bring up some incendiary shit. You know, let's talk about
Incendiary.
something to really
Some
piss me
fire.
off.
Some fire.
So, when you say that, you're going to have to explain the word to people that aren't as intelligent.
It's fire.
Incendiary means
It's a derivative of that.
you're inside of Cindy and it feels pretty airy. She's a little loose. She could use a little bit of that vaginal rejuvenation.
Yes. Yeah.
Incendiary.
Oh my God! I think you just gave me an idea for a new segment where I'm just gonna come up with a list of words.
You can just change them.
Yeah, I don't have any off the top of my head though.
Like the Mexican word of the day, herpes.
Herpes.
We ordered pizza. I got my piece and she got her piece.
Yeah, sure. That's dumb.
I know it's fucking shitty. All right. I like dad jokes, Ben.
I love them.
Fucker.
Why do you think I'm giggling so much? I think it's because I'm giggling.
You growing your hair out? You gonna do it?
Well, dude, I haven't cut it in like 4 or 5 months. This is the first time you've asked me that question. I'm not going to do the ponytail thing. I only did this because
No,
I didn't want to wear a hat.
the side is short. That's why I ask, because you're only growing part of your hair out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're growing part of your hair out? The top side of your hair?
No, I got asked the other day by my lady pal.
Uh-huh.
She said, why are you growing your hair out? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know why the hell I'm doing it. But it feels cool when I headbang. Absolutely is a benefit to having longer hair. You used to have long hair. You would understand, right?
I do, but I hated it with all my heart.
Did you headbang when you had long hair?
I don't know.
Oh, well. All right, whatever.
I don't know, because I feel like the maintenance involved with long hair far exceeds the value of headbanging.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I've got really thick beaner hair, and it's really.
You're gonna have to explain that because you look white as shit, but I know you're not.
Okay, so if I grow my hair out and if I don't put like some gel or something in it, I got Lego hair. like you
Fucking A.
You put like a fucking chunk of Lego hair
That
on.
sounds pretty cool. I think I'd rock that.
My hair is like really, really thick and just a blob of fucking hair.
Huh.
You take a little dude and you put fucking the Lego hair on it.
Yeah.
That's my head.
That sounds solid as fuck. Like,
It's good, but when you grow that shit out, that's a lot of hair to deal with. Like I cut it and I like gave it to whatever it is, hair for seals.
Hair for Seals. That's a big one. More people on Facebook. You need to donate to fucking Hair for Seals.
Oh yeah, they're
Baby seals need hair.
They need hair too, fuckers.
But my ponytail was like that big. Like it was just retarded. And you had to condition
solid,
it because
solid,
I care about hair care.
Word.
And skin care.
So, do you have the same problem with your pubic hair? Is it?
It's humongous. No, yeah, it's honest to God. It's not like tight and curly. As they say short and curlies.
Yeah.
It's like more like kind of like crimpy, and just really like a mane of hair, like a fucking lion's hair, like a mane.
It grows out.
Like it grows like this. It doesn't like grow like this. It grows like that, and it just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't. Like it's.
Sounds like we've got similar pubic hair.
My lineage, if that's where you want to go with that.
All right.
I had my grandma over last weekend.
And she was helping you take care of everything.
93-year-old grandma.
Was helping you take care of everything.
She is.
Did you just fucking tip over my hand?
Yeah, making noise.
She's Spaniard, but her. Okay, so my grandpa is Spaniard. Like his mom and dad are Spaniards.
So straight from Spain.
Spain.
No,
And
double
then-
Spaniard.
Double Spaniard. And then my grandma is Spaniard.
That's Ireland.
French. And then the other side is like English, Swedish.
You're like the
Irish.
rest of us. Like,
I'm a fucking cock.
well, yeah, it's like everybody is. It's like, yeah, half my family is this, and then the rest is fucking all over the place.
But by default, I'm half beaner. I mean, it's beaner, is a broad term, but yes.
I don't think it's very broad. I think it's concentrated on one specific.
Well, I
segment.
mean, you could be like Brazilian, they're a beaner.
Huh.
They love beans, right?
Yeah, I've never heard that term used for
no.
anyone but a Mexican.
A beaner's only a Mexican?
That I know of.
Okay,
I would associate a beaner anybody that is of Latino descent.
Maybe my hate speech isn't on point. Maybe I need to work.
I refer to.
Okay, so I'm not a beaner if that's according to your rules, and because I'm Spaniard and French. So.
I referred to a Brazilian fella.
You're a rifle dropping
as
pussy. That's what you're saying.
So I referred to a Brazilian fella as Latin, like your culture, Latin, and I got death stares.
But that's
Why?
what it is.
No, it's Latin.
But
You know why it's called Latin? Because they're derivative of the Latin dialect.
Of course, like if you.
That's where they come
Yeah,
from.
it doesn't
The
make sense if
Spanish
you-
dialect is Latin dialect. That's why they call them Latin.
Apparently, this person did not identify.
Through that.
It's like, I'm fucking Mexican. I'm not Latino.
No, it was a Brazilian dude. He was like, I don't know. He took a.
Okay, but Brazilian speaks Portuguese, but it's still Latin. It's still a Latin derivative.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but
most
that's not what
are.
I'm saying.
That's one of the weird things about language. Is like if you really look at it, like
It's
you can
all
fucking
Latin.
you can look at or English, you can
American.
look at French,
No,
fucking
American.
all sorts of different ones. And when it comes down to it, so many
Yeah.
words are similar because
Purchase your rod.
of that. You know.
Yeah.
I've got more
So,
sponsors down.
I just associate anything that's Latin as a beaner because they love beans and rice. So that's just a beaner. Maybe I'm wrong in my racial slur.
Well, I'm gonna go with you since you come from that heritage. I'm white as fuck. So,
What is your heritage?
Irish, English, Swedish. That's pretty much it. Oh, and some Scottish.
Complete crap.
I mean, just
All
white
the
as
way
fuck.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd call Scottish.
You are
A little bit of
all
white
the way,
slavery
like,
in there, you know. Like
Kenyan.
I've got some Irish in there. Yeah, you can see the Usain Bolt in that motherfucker.
You know,
You are Irish. And
That's
then
why he
some
comes so
Irish,
fast.
Some English and some Irish and some Irish.
Scottish is what I understood.
Okay, Scottish. Fair enough.
And I think it's
Potato,
it's the
tomato.
same thing as the Brazilian and the Latin. They still are like, that ain't the same. Like,
That's crap. That's crap. Same shit.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
different tribes.
It's like, oh, I'm from Ecuador. Oh, I'm from Colombia. You're fucking right next door to each other. You're not that different.
If y'all joined together, you'd be the same shit.
Yeah, like.
Have you guys ever wanted to do that? The Ancestry.com, but like,
No, my uncle did that.
but like the hardcore one where you pay a little bit extra.
My
and-
uncle went full blown and wrote a book, and that's how I know my heritage. Like he wrote a book, and so you can go all the way back, and I'm kind of a fucking big deal. Like, there's a lot of.
Let me guess.
You mean in the past too, not just now?
Here's what living in
Yeah,
Utah
it
here.
turns out not only just here and now, in the past, my lineage was kind of a big deal.
I'll let you get
Not
to
surprised.
it. But here in Utah, you'd be hard.
Greatness follows greatness.
Here in Utah, you'd be hard pressed to find a person that's not related to Brigham Young or Joseph Smith. Every fucking buddy growing up would say that. Oh yeah, Joseph Smith.
They'll say that, but that shit.
Well, of course. You know, yeah. You're like, wow. when you get older, you're like, oh, that's why you're fucking nuts.
Yeah. It's because you're fucking your...
Because you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're fucking brother daddy. You know, I mean, yeah, you end up with fucking 3 arms, 2 sets of testicles doing that shit.
A lot more work done with 3 arms. Maybe it was intentional. Do you think that it was like...
Yeah, you can bust all kinds of nuts if you got 2 sets. You know?
Lots of nuts.
Well, that's the thing, that you want to procreate as much as you possibly can, and then if your kids are coming out with 3 arms, they're out in the fields getting a lot more shit done.
Right?
No, for sure.
So do you think that they actually knew that? That's why they do it.
Yeah, they weren't fucking breeding to have kids. They were breeding for fucking labor purposes.
They were trying to monetize their kids.
Yeah, they're like, come on, little Jimmy.
And eventually, once they're far enough removed, then they'll start giving us money.
Which is the problem with society today.
So did
because
you
they
hear?
they were breeding for excellence, and now you breed for everybody wins.
Yeah.
Everybody's a winner.
Well, it's like dogs. Like, you look at dogs. Like, they say that one of the worst things you can do is to buy a fucking purebred dog.
Because they're retarded.
Exactly.
Because they fuck the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, they're inbred as fuck, and they're going to have tons and tons of fucking issues.
Okay, so in the dog realm, right? So say you're in the dog realm of fighting dogs.
Are you anti-inbreeding? Let's clear the air.
Are we talking about humans or animals?
Humans.
No.
No, I think we should fight them all.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just to the death.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he said he was talking about fucking.
I said inbreeding.
I meant fuck them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight them too if you want. You know, that shit can be hot.
Right. Because something's gonna lead to fuck.
You had a chick sock you in the nose right before you nut? I haven't, but I bet it's cool.
No, I've done that. I haven't done that. But the terminology is the what is it? The strawberry shortcake. You nut.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, I got that. That's on. Is it Clerks?
Probably. Yeah.
I think it's from Clerks.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I don't even know where I was going.
Strawberry shortcake.
Tangents become tangents.
Inbreeding dogs and then blowjobs and bloody noses. How the fuck does that connect?
How does it not?
How does it? That's the problem. Yes. How does
I can
not?
see. Come on.
Yes, it all interlinks.
It's all interwoven. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
it begat from lineage. It just started there, and somehow we got to punching people in the noses and nut in the face.
one thing that a lot of people don't know is if we didn't have all these fucked up purebred dogs, we wouldn't have gay marriage either. Yeah, the shit that connects, you know, you never know once you start connecting those dots.
No, I think you're right. I think you're onto something.
It might blow your mind.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's like we were talking about Mr. Hands. Now we're drinking beer with a fucking horse on it. You know? I mean,
Drink up, buddy.
I've been trying.
I kind of want to like press you to elaborate a little bit on that. Do you have any science behind that? Because I'm more of a science.
I'm all about science. What would you like me to break down?
Science doesn't always dictate everything, though.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. Because I think science becomes a mathematical bullshit.
Okay, so
I think
are you saying
I think math becomes myth. Because math works, and so therefore it's right. It doesn't mean it's right.
Watch this.
If y'all want to know shit, look up Nikola Tesla and look at the way he viewed things, and he will say flat out, math doesn't always equate to real science. Do real science. Just because you sat there and figured out the math and made it work, it doesn't mean it's real science.
Because you can't always repeat it.
But it's real science is real science. Just because the math works, it doesn't mean it's accurate. You can make math work eventually.
Can I not?
Science is science. And that's Nikola Tesla.
So what you're saying is that mathematical equations don't necessarily equate
to real life.
Science.
Yes.
Okay.
Science is science. What is science? Science is doing experiments.
What about
and finding out
physics now?
That is science. So anybody can be a scientist if you take
I do it all the time. Like when I masturbate, I
for sure
engage how long is.
So I'm taking this. This is a 12. This is a 12-ounce beer
from the apex.
How many of these can I drink to get drunk? And so the science of that is I think I can do 4, and then you 5, and you do 6. Wait a minute, I can still do more. The science said 4.
Maybe you got some milk thistle too. Now the science is totally different.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh.
And the math is all fucked up.
Oh, see, variables.
Variables.
Fuck, are you picking this up on Facebook, kids? This shit is mind-blowing.
How many little like?
I think I got a new Tinder match.
How many of those little heart shapes?
By the way, nobody listen to what the fuck I'm saying because I have no idea what I'm talking about. I like to argue for the sake of argument.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Only for the sake of argument.
I will pick, like, I know for sure this fucking thesis or hypothesis is wrong, but I'm gonna fucking rep it to the death.
Yeah, just find it, and if you can write enough of it, you'll drive people.
The best part is there's so many fucking stupid people around that you can do that, and they'll be like,
yeah,
sounds solid.
All you gotta do is have a bit of conviction in your voice.
yeah, confidence. It's all about confidence.
But the problem is there's probably enough proof to make an argument about a lot of things. If you're not intelligent enough to really find out the real information, then you probably can buy in a lot of this bullshit.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
That's what.
A lot of it is really accurate bullshit, though.
That's why
it's just not all the way right. So unless you care enough to find out whether it's all the way right,
do a little bit of research.
Most of that bullshit is actually accurate.
That's why I don't talk a lot of shit about that like stuff I don't know, and I don't know a lot because I don't do the research. And like I'm blissfully ignorant, maybe.
It's the Matrix element.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Right? So if you don't know, you're happy.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
So live in happiness because you don't really know the truth.
You don't know what depression is.
I do. I actually do.
Yeah, right.
Because I've stopped beating off for like a week. I know that feeling.
That's blue balls, dude. That's not depression.
No, I know that feeling though. I'm saying I know where you've been. And I came out of that like a sphinx.
I came hard and fast. And all over the place.
That rose out of it.
Like the goddamn phoenix with a heart on.
Sphinx. Yes. Phoenix. Like a sphinx.
They should come up with a new one, the Sphinx.
The Sphinx? That sounds like some anal.
Some fucking lion with a chick's head just bursts out of the flames, reborn into a transvestite.
I'm trying to like mix a bunch of words together.
Yeah.
So transvestite, also translucent, also.
Ooh, a translucent transvestite.
Transient, but like
transports.
Translucent, like being see-through.
Yeah, and then also like what's
see-through to society.
What's the trans
Getting
word
deep.
that means like? Is there a word that starts with trans that means all encompassing? Trans.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just making shit up now.
No, trans, I think inherently means
difference, kind of like
encompassing a lot of things. So you're like along the spectrum.
Dude, we sound so fucking smart right now.
I know, and all the people watching are going, these fucking retards
guys
don't know what they're talking about. That's not at all what that means.
So I transurbate.
Yeah, you Transylvania it?
No, I transurbate.
Oh,
I'm a transurbator.
So you jerk off all over the
I
place?
encompass everything.
I got you.
My DNA
all over the map.
is, yes. I'm a transurbator.
So there's like a 44% chance that anybody that's ever come in within 5 feet of you. I'm connecting all of it. I'm connecting all of it. But there's a good chance.
How much are you going to use? How much of this bullshit are you actually
I'm going to use every single bit of it.
Are you?
Yeah. No, this is, yeah. But how much are you going to use?
Shut up. Facebook said fuck y'all.
Yeah. So I'm trying to reconnect, but you guys are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So.
But what did I say? 44% chance that anybody that's ever been within 5 feet of you, if you ran a DNA test on them, they could find some of you on them. Would you agree?
It's his load situation is so bad, and it spreads so goddamn far that
I think it's probably time contingent. It's timing contingent because I don't think everybody that comes within 5 feet of me is going to be getting my DNA, but I believe that the sun will get DNA. So
I feel like I've already gotten pregnant since we started this podcast. So
my hormones are changing.
yeah, I'm gestating right now.
I've got a theory,
Bacon
and I
old
actually
bread.
wrote it down. So it's evaporating. It's going up. It's coming back down.
Yeah. No, it's like
It's all encompassing.
It's a greenhouse effect because you put it up and it's all encompassing, right? My DNA within a 5 feet spectrum, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know the potency of the outer edge. The outer edges of my of the spectrum. I don't know that if you just come like at 5 feet, you're going to get my DNA. You're probably going to get a lot of different people's DNA. I.e. the ones I've been with.
Because you busting all kinds of nuts.
I'm busting
all kinds of motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hoes be hoes, you know what I mean?
You know what I want to do?
Hate the game.
You know, the better I get at like editing and dropping shit in, like I think right now, I'll probably cut this part out because I don't like to explain the magic behind the show, but.
There ain't no fucking magic. This is horrible.
But right after you got done with your little spill,
You got off. I got it.
Now his cum is all encompassing.
I want some to come right at the screen. Science. What do you think?
Science. Bro science? Bro science.
But it's spelled like it was written in loads.
Yeah.
Science.
It's like
As it
smeared
drips
across.
down the screen.
And then some EDM starts playing in the fucking second half of the show.
Got some Calvin Harris in the background. Oh yeah.
Twisting spirals of DNA.
You guys are fucking stupid.
Oh, we're awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I'm
He's
very fucking stupid.
But
What I want to know is
he invited us here.
who is less intelligent exactly? The guy who invited the fucking moron or the fucking moron? I mean,
The guy that's entertaining the morons.
yeah. You knew what you were
drink
getting
some more,
into.
fellas. I'm gonna go spend some money so you guys be unintelligent around me.
He knew what he was getting into.
God damn it.
This
So
motherfucker.
yeah, I'm not gonna post any of this. Hey, can we get to our other sponsor? You want to do this one?
Electrical tape?
Yeah.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He's right.
Are you in frame? That's why I flipped the screen that way. Are you gonna do the ad? They'll pull their fucking. I won't get a check if you don't do the ad.
Oh yeah.
I wrote it down right here.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
I do sponsors from time to time. That's
Yeah,
how
why
I
is he
finance
taping
the
his dick?
The base.
I don't know why he was doing that.
It's an economical version of a coffee.
Hey, no, I'm all about the fucking dual purpose.
When you can't stay up, black up.
So,
Right on.
so I've done this on other ones, and
Scotch on the cock.
they're actually back. Ceiling fans are one of my sponsors also.
And I agree.
Nice.
I think they're
Yeah.
a great sponsor.
Fucking,
because I think we
Hamilton Beach, is that? Or no, that's the fucking
No
food shit,
no specific brand, just ceiling
Well,
fans.
then how the fuck are you supposed to get goddamn
you know, each blade pays me
I
like
do feel like
$22.
it's Latino descendant. It's bronzing,
I see that. I
and I wouldn't expect that out of an Irish fucking.
Nobody can
Right.
hear you.
But-
Yeah.
You got to remember the Irish were slaves once too. You know?
You know who weren't? Spaniards.
Boom!
We pretty much fucked the world.
Hold on.
Yeah.
History.
My heritage comes from a bunch of people who don't ever say shit. All right, they just fucking stay out of everything. Fucking
Are you
afraid of
Swedish?
getting the shit kicked out of them.
You bullet dodging son of a
No
bitch.
French, goddammit.
You'll run.
Just Swedish.
No.
Okay.
Well, part of me wants to run because I'm part.
God.
What you got, man?
I got nothing.
So let's talk about Trump and this presidency. Let's get it really fucking going. Let's get it fired up.
Oh, Trump.
Are we being serious? I'll get right up on the mic.
I know the shit that will fucking get people going. Let's talk about Trumpito.
Okay.
That orange motherfucker.
Okay, what?
What you got, Ben? Or Ben? Jesse?
I got nothing. I ignore that fucker.
I didn't know we could elect a fucking Crayola Crayon-Color to be president.
Have you been saving that one for tonight?
No, I didn't. That one just came off the dome. I got some ones I've been saving I can't
God
think
damn.
of.
When you do that, you gotta go like, do the all
You
G
know-
thing. Yeah.
I think he's one of the only presidents that
Fuck off, Fred. I know where you're going with this.
he's probably the most bullshit president that's ever been. But he's probably the only president that's actually said, I'm going to do this and done it all. Now, how he did it doesn't.
Hold on.
Bullshit.
That's where I got to stop
has
you
he
because
done?
so far, the stuff that he claimed he wanted to do, I haven't seen him get any of it.
Dude, he's
done
fucking
yet.
6 months in. I mean, I'm not a supporter.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's
some
what
of the
you
shit
said.
that he goes like he was pretty fucking active, like pretty immediate. Now, his shit that he's done, his Twitter bullshit, the way he's dealt with
Fucking
life
love that shit.
is retarded.
No, nobody's ever gonna question his.
Nobody's gonna question his fucking
retardedness
dealing
or whatever.
with society.
his inability to fuck. I don't know. Keep going. You
Like
guys.
he can't deal with like people saying you suck. Oh yeah, well fuck you. Like he can't like not deal with that.
Oh, for
most
sure.
presidents are like, fuck you, I'm the president.
Well, he's like, my favorite is he's like, well, I'm not gonna say that Fred don't know what he's talking about, but Fred don't know what he's talking about. I'm not gonna say I was at Ben's house on that podcast when I said it, but I might have been at Ben's. It's like, what?
That element of it, I think he's just retarded.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's fucking highly entertaining.
But I
Do you
think
follow him on Twitter? Are you on Twitter at all?
I'm on Twitter, but I don't follow him. Fuck, man.
he's retarded.
My tweet can't handle it.
Yeah, dude, but break your brain, dude. He's making.
What are you political?
I'm independent.
So
He showed up by
what does that
himself,
mean?
that
I mean,
makes
that just
sense.
means you have no opinion.
Well, I don't subscribe to either one of the big political parties, Democrat or Republican. So, I'm independent because I feel like somebody on both sides of the fence could have good ideas.
Agreed.
And so
Agreed.
I'm not going
And
to
I think they
pigeonhole
both do have
myself
great
and
ideas.
say, yeah, I'm a fucking
and
Democrat.
the problem is they can't get over themselves to go, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, for sure.
What's
There's
why-
bipartisan shit
They can't
whatsoever.
do it.
Why is
they
there-
can't not do it? Because if you say that's a great idea, everybody else in your party's going,
Exactly.
fuck that guy.
He's
He
a
agreed with
fucking
him.
idiot, yeah.
I'm like, dude, it was a great idea. What are you not seeing about this?
Run the party, you're like, well, I guess you ain't running for a second term.
Yeah.
Shit.
Why is there such a hardcore subscription to one side or the other? And it's just like, is it the whole fucking NFL model? That's my goddamn team, and they're gonna win. And by God,
I think it's
if
just-
they-
It is. You're right. There is that.
Yeah,
Is it-
there's
so-
inherent
do you think it's
divisiveness
mostly
with it.
that, or
So you'll have people that have fundamental values. And look, Trump,
Your daddy taught
flat out came
us
out
that,
and
yeah.
said, look, if you want to win the presidency, you do it as a
you
Republican.
pull your dick out
Be right back.
and you put it on the table. What?
What's he doing? Jesus fucking Christ.
Ruin the fucking podcast.
You gotta pause this bullshit because this fucker just walked out like, oh, I'm fucking checking out.
Do we keep talking? What are we supposed to do? I've
do you
never
want to
had
talk
this situation
What do you
happen.
want to talk about? You like stickers?
I like stickers.
What kind of stickers?
Like the ones that are like bubbly, like the ones
The
that
big
like
bulbous ones?
the bulbous
that you
ones.
can shake around and there's like little balls inside?
No. The ones that like they're not like flat, like they stick out. That's what I mean.
No,
like,
yeah.
but-
What
but-
about scratch and sniff? Were you around for scratch and sniff?
Yeah, I know what it is. Did you just piss on the stairs and
I
aren't
think he
your
did.
back?
I think
I
he did.
wish.
I think he did.
Bathroom's occupied.
If you can find a spot in the backyard that you feel comfortable
on the
with,
couch anymore?
No. I
That's-
will go piss in the backyard.
He's going.
Blown up.
He's going. Anyways.
my dad hangs out back there too.
So like the garbage pail, like did you ever the garbage pail kids?
You know what I used to like to do? I used to like to get those jelly beans that were all sorts of different kind of flavors. I'd do the scratch and sniff, and then I'd throw like a random one of those in, and then I'd sniff it. And that's how I come up with most of my recipes. Fuck. God damn it.
Wait, give me away your fucking secrets.
I don't know.
So
Hold on. Text message.
no, by all means, answer your text.
No, I'll answer it. But
Who is it? It's the
okay.
lady, huh? It's the lady.
Hey, I saw your shit on Facebook. What the fuck is wrong with you? Where are you from? Not really. Oh, I'm getting. You know who's getting all the shit? Is
What is it?
no, Jesse's getting all the feedback, but you can't see shit in it. Oh, there, yeah.
What you got?
Hey, you're getting a lot of hype on Facebook. Maybe you want to turn that thing on.
Supposed to be.
It's still on.
You got a lot of feedback.
It's only two comments. I've only ever had one person ever comment on anything I've ever done.
Really?
And so I'm not used to this kind of exposure.
Well,
Well, you said that already.
You're probably.
I'm guilty by association.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm wearing a V-neck.
It's because I tagged you guys in it. That's why.
I mean, it's pretty evident that I'm kind of a big deal.
You're gonna have to show me how to tag people in that, because every time I do one, it's just me.
So, we're talking about Trumpito.
Oh yeah, Trump, and then scratch and sniff. So
Oh.
can
Well,
you
we
connect
got
the two?
a sticker.
Please do not anybody fucking make a Donald Trump scratch and sniff. Please. I hope that's not what
Wrong.
this conversation was.
Wrong.
I do not want to know what that 71-year-old nutsack smells like.
Well, it doesn't have to be his nutsack. Do you think for sure that if somebody makes a scratch and sniff, it's gonna
The
be?
fuck else do you want to smell?
That might not be too bad.
When I buy
curious
perfume,
about
I
his
only buy
hair.
it if I can smell the rig.
Does his hair? His
The
hair.
rig?
Yeah.
You want to smell his rig?
If I'm buying the perfume, yeah.
Right.
I got David Beckham's Dick Jizz perfume. It's amazing. Gets me laid all the time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Beckham.
Yeah.
There's so many pheromones in that. I've heard.
Dudes
about
are turned on to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It
Getting
transcends.
so much dick, it's ridiculous.
You're wearing it now.
It trans.
Batting away boners left and right.
You ever got a boner coming at you and you just right on the bow, and and you don't have to smack it away because
Straight punch it right in the face.
You run the
Matrix shit.
You run the risk, if it's like this, you run the risk of it coming back at you.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
true.
You're
So-
right.
Because they,
Yeah.
that
So you have to be smooth about your.
You could knock it down.
No, you can't smack it. You have to follow through. And anything, like even in like your softball swing, you have to follow through. So if you're gonna smack it, you're right. It can't smack at you. But if you follow through with that, dick's gonna go by. Next dick.
What if
I
you
don't
do?
know. I think it's like one of those fucking weeble wobble things, like it's
Oh,
anchored at
those-
the base, and then if it's full of blood, I mean it's got that fucking spring-loaded action.
Okay,
It's
if
coming
you
back.
if you come at it
That's
like
why
this,
you gotta smack it and then throw up one of these in case
Yeah.
it does come back.
and if you get it like this, like from the front end, like down, boom, it's gonna hit those nuts. Those nuts are gonna come out and do it like the
Like the
click-clack.
clacker.
Shit's happened, I'm sure. That's why I thought of it. That didn't just pop in there.
You've been there. You've fucking been in the trenches.
Yeah. Nobody knows unless they've been in that same box.
No one knows. Watch out for the clacker. Oh, that's great.
Life experience. It's kind of.
You guys want to hear a great
There are no
animated
gauges
joke
in foxholes.
about a foxhole?
Yeah.
Got
Yes.
a great animated joke for you.
Okay, so real foxholes or foxhole?
A foxhole, a real one. All right, so there's this big old fucking war going on between the natives and the colonials, right? So the colonials are trying to fucking get all these natives to go onto these reservations where they want them. So they're having this big old battle. Well, this fucking one white dude chases this fucking Indian dude Native American dude into a foxhole.
I know who's gonna give a shit about that.
And the white dude follows him in there.
White, Caucasian,
No, he's white.
Caucus.
Oh, that crack
He was
ass
a
motherfucker.
white racist piece of shit with a white hood on. Fucking Klansman. So anyway, he follows him into this. And he says, wait a second. You don't look like a native. You look like a white man. And he says, what? Because he don't fucking speak English. He's like, huh? He's all...
No. Okay. Was it that?
Okay. So he tries some signs. And he's like, oh, you're not a white man? And the dude's like, what the fuck? He's a parachuter. You're not a parachuter? And he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's all, He's all, okay, you must be a runner. And he goes, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And he goes, well, then you must be a lookout. Fucking native dude's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And he's all, well, then you must be a gunner. And the fucking Indian just screams, freaks the fuck out, and runs out of the foxhole. He finds this other foxhole where his other friends are. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You look like you just seen a ghost. He's like, I just met this fucking crazy white dude who said on a full moon he was gonna sneak out and fuck me till my eyes pop out. That's my foxhole story.
Wow. Wow.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Very offensive.
Neither did the guy in the hole.
As a quasi Native American, not at all.
Not
You
very
can't use a Jewish term to describe your Native American lineage, okay?
As a Jesuit. I find that offensive because I know that some Latino people have dark skin, which is similar to that of which that a Native American
mestizos.
has.
Whoa, what the fuck did you just say?
And
Google.
it feels like black power. Yeah, hate in your heart, let it out.
Let it out.
Can't stand them. Cause I stink.
Finish the bit, dude.
That piece is the greatest piece of it. Is.
Oh, yeah. And then he divorced his wife. All right, so we covered Trumpita.
I don't even know where we're
That
at.
was like the shortest fucking political conversation
went
anyone has
there.
ever
We
had
didn't
about
go
Trump.
there.
That's what's so great about it. We brought him up, we touched on it for a second, we fucking moved on with their
Let's
lives.
talk-
Nobody has done that.
What's to talk about though?
Yeah, I think what we're doing right now is groundbreaking.
I just think it's fucking ridiculous. Like, it don't matter if it was Trump, it wouldn't matter if it was fucking
No, you're right.
goddamn Romney. It's just crazy to me that we have people like that.
I need a fucking cough button.
Blah. Sorry about that, YouTube. Busting all kinds of mouth nuts in this microphone. But I just think it's fucking bizarro world that we've got somebody who makes all these comments about the state of the fucking, world, and the political fucking, activism, what's going on with foreign relations, blah, 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 but he's so fucking out of touch. And what blows my mind is, like, you look at his approval rating, which is barely over 20%. You look at the things that he says.
No, he's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
20% according to who? CNN?
No, according to everyone. His approval
way.
rating is barely over 20.
Dude, I'm not a supporter. That's
it
not,
just
that's
broke
accurate.
20. No, it just broke 20%. I'm
That's
telling
not
you.
accurate.
Oh, it's accurate.
You'll get.
No,
you'll
I'm
get.
telling you.
Hit him with that. That's one of the things you can use this for.
But here's my
No
point,
way.
though. Here's my point: is his approval rating sucks so bad because the dude doesn't give a fuck about facts. He only cares to share his opinions and his views on things. Like, you look at, like, what's his name? Fucking Ted Cruz. You look at the other guy who was the House Majority Leader. I can't think of his fucking name. But all these people, I will not support him if he becomes president. I will not support him. He's
Paycheck,
fucking
boom.
crazy.
Right
and then
in
he
there.
becomes president. Whoa, I got to toe the party line.
They all
Go
do that,
Trump.
though.
Go
You know that.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, with him, it's especially crazy. I feel like.
Here's the.
And I don't give a fuck if he's Democrat, Republican. None of that matters to
You're
me.
right, I agree.
It's just
I agree.
this dude is fucking crazy.
But I believe the reason he won is Hillary was more fucking crazy.
I would disagree with that. I would say she's less crazy. I would say that she definitely had some fucking shifty shit in her
Dude, she was
past.
the least qualified president candidate I've ever.
Even more than Trump? Less qualified than Trump?
He won.
Oh, I know, but that still doesn't matter.
The fact. Well, the popularity is why we have a presidency. I mean, you know, we vote because.
Well, if you want to go that way, though, Hillary won the popular vote.
Fair enough. So did Al Gore.
Nah, I don't think he actually
won.
did. The popular vote, he really did?
He won.
Are you sure?
He won because it came down to Florida.
Yeah.
And he won.
And I remember
but then
that.
there was like this big old fucking debate about Florida, and he actually did win. But Bush won because of the way it is.
You know what the good thing is, Jesse?
But
Nobody
Hillary
can hear
wasn't-
anything he says because he's not talking on the mic.
Who? Me?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Speak into the microphone,
Eat it.
Mr. Carlson. Well, Representative Carlson, please speak into the microphone.
My setup, state of the art. You'll have to get used to it.
These are fucking alien microphones.
I'm kind of curious, like all the shit he's doing and stuff. So, my understanding is like, of course, the president has so much power, but there's a lot of fucking checks and balances in between.
I don't think that there are.
Is that why he gets away with so much?
They're
the House
supposed
and
to
the
be,
Senate.
and I think that came up evident when Obama was the president because there wasn't a whole lot of checks and balances because
So what the
there
fuck
was
is this
shit
crazy
that they
asshole
just
doing?
did.
I would actually, I would disagree with that a lot because Obama tried to get a lot of bills passed that the Republicans just fucking stymied him on at every turn.
Like, give me an example.
I mean, I can't think of one specific law because I just didn't give a fuck that much. But like, that's one of the things that the Republicans even came out and said that they were trying to do was just fuck up his 8 years.
There was
so that
one they
once
stopped,
they got the chance.
But
they
when
stopped
he said, you know, I
shot
don't care what's
chemtrails,
happening, I'm going to
actually.
do this. And he did. There was a lot of things that he just said, I'm going to do this and this is going to happen. And it did.
Yeah. He made some executive orders like
Which is unprecedented before that. Because he just said, this is going to happen. And he made it happen because he had that. And it's not supposed to work that way. And
yeah, unless we're in wartime, then he's not supposed to be able to.
he's
do
not
that
supposed
shit.
to have that kind of power.
Can you snap
And
me
he
one of these,
did.
Jesse?
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
Alcohol.
So hey, no.
alcohol.
Okay, what about cum shot chemtrails?
I refuse to fucking speak about chemtrails.
I said cum shot chemtrails. Oh fuck.
Nope.
Somebody loaded this beer with a cum shot chemtrail.
Drink up.
You know, I don't know that I care one way or the other. I just don't.
I just care
when
about.
Obama was there and when Trump's here and if Hillary won, my hope is they do great.
Exactly.
Do your thing and do great. Make America good.
Completely
I don't want to
agree.
say make America great because that's fucking
MAGA.
But I just hope they do a good job.
Exactly.
I mean, I really, really do. I mean, I hope they just prove anybody who's a naysayer wrong. Because we need
Completely
that.
agree.
But that's the thing about Trump is I don't think he gives a fuck about like any of that. It's all an image thing for him.
I
agree. And he
I
pays too
don't
much
think-
attention to the way people view him.
I honestly don't think he's gonna last 2 years
They're not
before
impeaching.
he said. No,
Dude.
I don't think they'll impeach. They won't have to impeach him.
can't.
No,
he's
he'll
gonna
fall
say,
flat on his face.
"Fuck
You think-
this,
No
I'm
way.
out."
No way.
Absolutely. I think
No,
he will
dude, that
be
guy's
the.
pride is bigger than
No,
anybody
I
you know.
don't think so.
Yeah, and he's
I
like
think,
70 and
No,
fucking
okay,
killing.
That guy's
because
pride.
no, because his pride is
You think
so
he's gonna
big.
check out? No
I
way.
really do. I think before 2 years
He'll
is
turn
up,
it into
I think
something
he's
else,
gonna
though.
quit because exactly he's gonna have some other reason. This is why I quit. Blah 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 blah.
Well, I got cancer
And-
on my.
Okay, so
gonna
to that
bail.
point, do you know who's left?
Fucking Mike Pence.
So
oh my
go on.
God.
And he's
Then we're really
ultra
fucked.
conservative.
Yeah,
So,
oh yeah,
how
he's
y'all want to
super
go?
hardcore.
You better hope Trump finish this motherfucker out.
Oh, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I really think that's how it's gonna go. 'Cause-
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think because he thinks he's so much the man.
But look at this Russia investigation. All the shit that's coming out. Like
And
they're
nothing
finding
came out.
so much.
Nothing
no,
came out.
are you kidding me? They're finding so much that
But
his
nothing came
son-in-law is fucking just got fined and shit. Like
Only because of nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's none of it will equate to nothing, and you know this.
none of it will amount to anything.
That's
Not
possible,
a goddamn
definitely.
bit of it.
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know their sponsor.
Did they, was there something? Is there probably something? Yes. But nothing will come.
Well, there's definitely something. I mean, the guy's fired the first 3 people investigating him.
Nothing.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I think
Dude, Bill Clinton,
before impeachment.
Shit.
Yeah, but that shit's stupid. Like,
It
that
is
was
stupid,
no
but he
reason
lied to America
impeach
flat out,
somebody,
and he didn't
you know?
get away. He nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like that's way different.
Okay,
you know?
so they say that he conspired. What's the word?
Conspired with the Russians. Yeah.
But there's no proof of it, and there's literally no proof of it. Now, if you say somebody in his party did, that doesn't indict Trump.
Okay.
That indicts somebody.
Okay.
In his party.
Yes, that's true.
That
But
doesn't
there
indict
is
Trump.
a lot of proof that people in his party did have relations with Russia.
Well,
prior.
relations don't mean anything. So does Hillary.
Okay,
Well, that's
but
all Bill Clinton
if
did
we
was
look
just
at
some relation.
No, the problem is he denied relations.
well, if we look at
In fact,
any
he said, "I did
politician,
not."
any politician worth their fucking salt who has half a brain
Oh,
is gonna do that same thing.
You're right.
They're not gonna get caught dealing with it. They're
You're
gonna
right.
have someone else fucking.
That's my point. Is whether he did or not, it's going to
yeah,
amount
the
to
evidence
nothing.
won't be there. Yeah, I could
it'll
see
amount
that.
to nothing.
I could see that.
So he's going to do his spill. He's going to do his 4 years, and he probably won't get reelected. And that'll be the end of it.
Yeah.
Just by God, America, hope that he does great while
I
he's
hope
here.
he does, yeah.
That's
Fuck
the end of
yeah.
it. I mean, all of this shit of trying to get somebody gone is nonsensical.
No, yeah, I
Because
completely
he's
agree.
going to just go, you know what? Fuck it. Do a good job. Just by God, make us do good things. Just
No,
do
I
your
agree.
thing.
That's what should be done. Is no matter
Let's be
what side of the
Americans and
fence
just-
you
and
fall
just-
on, you should just say, "Okay, we'll fucking support you. We'll help you fucking get shit done as best we can, but let's get shit done."
I agree. That's all that needs to happen.
Absolutely, I
But it's not.
completely agree.
People losing their fucking minds.
I think you two just saved America.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think so. I think that we did nothing.
No, let's take that W. We'll take it. You're welcome, motherfuckers.
Because literally,
My PayPal
Whether I'm-
is
I'm a
JJ.
You need to get a Patreon, bro.
whether I'm a Republican or a Democrat or a liberal or whatever, whoever gets the fucking crown, I just hope they dominate and just like we're all like, yep, fuck yeah, good job, buddy. I just hope that. But
Well, that's
you know,
the way it should be. You know, like we should just be focused on is shit getting done the right way, and if it is, fucking right on, cool. Who gives a fuck whether it's Team Red or Team Blue doing it?
Yeah.
You know, as long
Team
as
Red-
it's happening.
Okay, so we probably can agree that Team Red and Team Blue need to be fucking done with.
Absolutely.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, the two-party system's
It's
fucked.
bullshit. Are we done with politics?
Yeah, fucking hope so.
See, I told you, be incendiary bitches.
Fire!
Cindy, she loves that shit.
I've been trying to find a way to segue out of it the whole fucking time, and I'm like, here's a fucking thing.
So let's talk about.
I don't have one way or the other. I really don't. I just really hope that it's good.
That's my take too. But I just feel like this orange
one of you.
clown
I hope it's
looking
great.
motherfucker is
Agreed.
not
I mean,
doing
he's an
us a
asshole.
service.
He is. And he's a
I feel like he's
dipshit.
destroying, foreign relations, and we'll see what happens. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, here's one thing I wanted to ask you fuckers about.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
What about old fucking As I Lay Dying, getting out of prison?
Oh, dude.
starting to post shit on the Twitter feed.
I've been
everybody's
binging.
really mad at him. Like the rest of the band is
Oh,
really
he's a fucking piece of shit.
I've
And he
been,
like tried to hire somebody to kill his wife.
Yeah,
I've
he's
been-
a fucking dirtbag.
I've been binging on As I Lay Down.
But he's
their
getting a
shit
lot
is
of
so
press.
fucking awesome. I hope he doesn't resume their name. That'd be.
Oh, he will. No, he's the
And I'll tell
only.
you
He's
what,
the last one left. So
that dude
all
was
the
the
other
weakest
guys
link in the
left
whole
and said,
band.
"Fuck it, we don't want any of." So he
You
is
think
As I
he'll
Lay
take that
Dying.
name?
No, he has the legal right to the name.
And you know what? He's the weakest link in that whole band. That whole band. was
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
fucking
great. Dude, he was
fire.
the whole time. He had nothing,
It
no
took me
diversity.
a long
to him.
time to get over his vocals
Yeah.
because I mean it's like if I had a deep enough voice and wanted to fucking strengthen it up a bit, I could go do that shit.
That's it. That's all
I don't
he
know.
had, though.
I don't know. Maybe the lyrical content was.
I feel like his
amazing.
lyrical content was really good. I feel like it was really
I couldn't
fucking
get past
high
him,
up there.
his poor quality. You know, it took me a while to get on the Lamb of God train because I thought, you know, I didn't like his vocal.
Randy, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't like Randy's vocal?
Now I'm like, that guy's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I've got a couple bands too that I was like, fuck, I was just trying to think.
I just
of one.
didn't like it. I didn't like his. I didn't like it. But now that I like it, I love it.
Like, I guess I'd say, fuck, the only one I could. God, there was another newer band.
I had to piggyback on your Lamb of God thing. I used to go the early 20s into the heavy metal shop in Salt Lake, and I had a Chimera album, Impossibility of Reason, you know, and
Their best album.
and Lamb of God,
Represent.
yeah, and Lamb of God,
You know, they're getting back together.
The original?
Yep.
just for the one show.
Just
though.
for the one
Andals
show
and
so
Rob
far,
Arnold.
but apparently Andals is really fucking sick.
I heard he kind
Yeah,
of
I guess he
pulled
almost
out of it.
died.
Yeah, it was like a stomach thing.
No, he's like some.
But
He's
I know
got some
Rob Arnold
crazy.
left. Is he coming back?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
whole-
it's
Rob
all
was
of them.
Chimera.
It's
Rob,
the-
Matt, fucking
Andals.
Andals, Chris, fucking Jim. All of them are coming back.
I gotta pee.
For just that one show
Okay,
so far. but
well, I'll tell him this story. Get the fuck out of here, dick.
don't shake it more than twice.
But so, I probably actually told you this story before, but I went in and I had Impossibility of Reason and Lamb of God as the Palace is Burned.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, Lamb of God's probably the better musicianship, and like I wasn't really playing at that point.
Yeah.
I'd been playing drums for maybe 2 or 3 years. Well, maybe not on any particular level, but I ended up with the Chimera album. And I fucking loved it, but I did hear the Lamb of God album, and it was like I didn't get it yet. It was too much for my brain. But the more I got into metal, the more I played it, the more I went on. I was like, oh, dude, it's a far superior album. But that Chimera album, Impossibility of Reason, that instrumental track at the
That's
end
what.
of it,
That's funny. That's what I was just thinking of.
dude, fuck, I love that.
Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of the best pieces of music I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, what the hell's it called?
It's called Google. God, it's probably Impossibility of Reason.
I think it is, actually. I think that is the name of it.
So I'm trying to think of the other ones that got me like that. Actually, the Lamb of God album after that, because when I finally bit onto Lamb of God,
Yeah.
and then I just went full bore, I was like, these motherfuckers are
And that was like
insane.
what happened with me too. Like my buddy Jordan Hodges, rest in peace, motherfucker. But I remember we were at Circuit City one day, and I was looking for a new CD, and he's all, "Here, do you want me to help you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm just looking for some new metal shit that I haven't heard." And he's all, "Okay." And he gives me Pass Out of Existence, The Impossibility of Reason, the first 2 Chimera albums, and then he gives me Summer of Darkness, and I think that one's self-titled too, just Demon Hunter, the first 2 Demon Hunter albums.
Oh, I love Demon Hunter.
And so
I haven't heard a
and then
lot of
Bleeding
them
Through.
for-
So he gave me 5 albums. He's all, okay, here, take these 2 Chimera records, take these 2 Demon Hunter records, here's this Bleeding Through record. So I bought all 5 of them, because I mean the dude was just fucking brilliant.
Implements of Destruction.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah.
So like he was brilliant when it fucking came to music. So I'm like, okay, cool. You say they're good, I'll buy them. Fucking that Bleeding Through record could never fucking listen to, dude. It was fucking horrible. But that
Was that
Chimera and that fucking Demon Hunter, dude, 2 of the best still to this day. Like those 4 fucking albums are 4 of the best albums I own, you know? Just fucking incredible.
Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Love him.
I was just telling him when I first got into him, a buddy, I was at Circuit City, and I was telling him I wanted some new music to listen to, and he handed me the first 2 Demon Hunters, the
Back
first
when
2
Circuit
Chimeras, and
City used to put
yeah, back at
albums.
Circuit City, and Bleeding Through, and I was like, oh, it's fucking on. He's actually the kid that got me to want to learn how to fucking metal scream. You'd be driving down the road and like, you know, some song would be on and you just hear this fucking like what the
Dude,
fuck?
I would do that shit for the back.
That particular song, I know it's they're probably their pinnacle of whatever it is. Undying was one of the songs that I thought, man, you can still be melodic.
Yeah.
You're talking about Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
That song, Undying, was fantastic. Love me some Undying.
Okay, he just dropped 4 albums. What do you got?
Top 4 albums?
It doesn't have to be top 4. Just what's popping into your head.
Okay, so Periphery, Select Difficulty.
Dumb. Too technical.
I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. So Alice in Chains, Dirt.
All right.
Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. And wow.
Well, let's go with those. What did those hit you as hard then as they do now?
Still,
because the ones I was just comparing the 2 albums. They're a lot different to me now that I've been playing a lot longer than they were.
No, yeah, from a technical standpoint, yeah, they're different. I would say that anything by Zakk Wylde.
Oh, almost out of battery.
Anything by Zakk Wylde is.
Do you have is it a Samsung?
No, it's an iPhone.
So, you know, in my formative years, you know, I really, really looked up to. I started playing guitar because of Alice in Chains. They made me want to like play guitar, and it was mostly because of the vocals. But I love the songs, and so I want to learn how to play the songs. And Jerry Cantrell is not like necessarily a great guitar player, but he's a great guitar player. He really just knows
I
how to.
heard that about like Jerry. This is actually a Jerry Cantrell quote where he said, "Kurt Cobain is a horrible guitar player, but he's an incredible songwriter."
Yeah, and I would say the same for Cantrell, but Cantrell is a far better guitar player than Kurt Cobain.
Oh yeah.
Cantrell is not like a Zakk Wylde, but Cantrell, the signature and the footprint that he left on today's music is untouched as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
He really, really changed a lot of guitar players' minds. And even though he wasn't like a Zakk Wylde or a Dimebag or Steve Vai or whatever, you know, he wasn't that, but the way he crafted songs it changed me. And so, you know, you go back, you know, so you go through the progress of guitar playing, you know, so you start there and you go to like, you know, a Dimebag, who in my mind is still top shelf in his own way. Zakk Wylde, in his own way, he's still that. And in Periphery, they're all another level up, but they all just keep kind of pushing the same envelope. They're all still kind of doing the same thing, which is inspiring me.
So, Periphery, do you think that's a product of one person's vision?
Absolutely not. I think originally it was, yeah. So the conceptualizer was Misha Mansour, and he's known as Bulb. And so yeah, and so he like created all these Periphery songs, and he did everything. So he created the drums.
That's the baby of Periphery.
Yes.
But what Periphery is now is
Periphery is now, it has like Jake Bowen and Mark Holcomb. And they are the direction has gone is more song friendly, but yet also probably more technical because they've crafted this niche. Like there's the gent movement. The gent movement happened, but nobody does it better than Periphery.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because they write. Although they're gent, they write better songs than everybody. They're just good songs.
Even though they're gent, they still make music that's fucking digestible.
Yeah, that my wife can like, you know.
Yeah.
Even though it's like still technical as hell and weird as fuck, My wife can still go like, fuck. Well, aside from the vocalist, because I there are moments where I'm like, I just can't fucking swallow this guy. Because we know when he's like,
swallow him.
you know, when they get into that fucking emo styling vocaling, I can't do it. But the music is just so good.
What if anybody wants to get kind of a sense of what you're talking about, that little mini doc they did on their last album, Remain Indoors.
Yeah, Remain. Yep.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think from a musician standpoint, Gent brought back guitar playing, musicianship in general, but they kind of all just said, okay, so we're gonna do this.
For me,
it's really boxed in.
Well, yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like what you said I agree with, but I almost feel like they almost did a disservice to the genre.
Gent?
Like bands that play gent, you know, just because, like,
they set the bar so high that
not that they
or...
set the bar so high, but it's like okay, I just want to use Periphery as an example. Like, they're fucking amazing at what they do. I mean, every fucking dude that plays an instrument in that band is fucking incredible at it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that they almost did, like, I feel like they're the only ones pulling it off, because nobody else besides Periphery is making songs that you can digest.
Why do they put so many bands in that genre, you know, if they're the only ones?
Okay,
like Dillinger. A lot of people say Dillinger is like the original.
No, who is the original?
They're fucking.
I'm just saying. I've heard a lot of
you know
people
who the
say
original
that.
in my mind is? Meshuggah.
Yeah.
Meshuggah said, this is fucking gent. And that's actually where the term gent came from.
Yeah, I would say that.
Because the guitar player from Meshuggah said, I like my guitar tone sounding gent. And so Misha latched onto that, and then he said everything's genty, and so everything took off from that, because Misha's obsession with Meshuggah made Periphery. And there's a whole bunch of
Shout out
bands.
to Thomas Hawk, one of the most amazing drummers in the world.
Indeed.
And he does. The funny thing is, it doesn't seem like the rest of them speak very good English, but you couldn't tell if he was American or Swedish.
Oh, Thomas Hawk.
He does,
Really? He speaks good?
Oh, great English, yeah.
He does most of their interviews, and you couldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, he doesn't sound.
So there's a few bands that I think are really, really good, and they're in the gent realm. I think Monuments is in the same vein. They write great songs. They're really, really, really good, and it's not just that fucking down-tuned gent. I think for moments, After the Burial has really good moments. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, okay, I've heard some of it.
But I mean, they're.
I've heard it. I've heard you.
I think what it
but
did.
After the Burial in a capsule is fucking amazing.
Well, and that's one of the. I feel like there's too much of that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I heard that one song. Now I've heard fucking everything you did.
But that one song is still fantastic.
Yeah.
And I could listen to all the other ones, and they're cool or whatever. They got one different part here and there.
And I think as musicians, wouldn't you all care to just have that one song that's fucking fantastic, that changed the fucking face of the way everybody views music?
If I did it differently,
they got it. You know, they're part of that.
If I did it differently, not if I see. Here's what I think.
I don't know that I would care.
Oh, really? Well, I mean,
because if I felt like I was being myself and being original, and it still translated, and I would still be lumped into something else, and even though I wasn't like trying to follow a trend, and I still was managed to convey the way I wanted to come across, and I wasn't trying to be that, and it just so happened to be lumped into that, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, the thing about like gent is it casts this big umbrella, so there's all this shit that falls in underneath it, and so fuck, where am I going with this? But like with gent in particular, I think it opened up a more, for me, like it was like what I was waiting to fucking hear was more like chuggy rhythmic based music.
But it was also the epitome of musicianship, because every single guy that plays gent is so amazing.
You can't not be. Yeah.
They're like top shelf guys.
But I feel like there's sometimes a disconnect, you know, like they're so good that all they're focusing on is displaying their talents.
And that's why I think that's why I think Periphery sets themselves apart, Because although they still are, they still
The songs are still
focus on
good.
the
the
songwriting.
songs still
for
go.
sure.
This
Yeah.
is so tangible.
For sure, which is hard to find in that genre.
But I think you could do that with anything, because you go, okay, so you go to like the classic thrash metal. Not many people can relate to that, or could have.
When it comes to
But
that.
there were a select few, the Metallicas and the
I'm glad you brought that up because thrash to me is
Anthrax,
You just
Lost,
named like a select 5 guys, and there were a billion thrash bands. But you can name 5 that are important.
Well, and what blows my
Mustaine
mind
talks
though
about
is like
that. He
when
said
they
that's about
came
the
out,
5 or the
like
4.
when they came out and invented that fucking genre of music, because those 4 bands really did fucking invent that shit. Nobody gave a fuck.
No.
Nobody was like, oh, look at the musicianship. Look at the fucking talent.
Yeah.
Never
Nobody
fucking
cared.
mattered.
Nobody
Never gave a fuck.
Think about
and
the-
now. Sorry, go
And what happened?
No, I'm interrupting
Metallica
you.
became relevant.
Yeah.
And Metallica became relevant, and they started making something that the average listener can listen to, and then all of a sudden their old shit became relevant.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Megadeth became relevant.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden Slayer became relevant because they were part of that. And, somebody somehow was able to connect with the average listener, and then all of a sudden all of their cool shit became cool.
Yeah, or their uncool shit.
It's
yeah,
not gonna
Their uncool shit, actually, which was cooler, became cool.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not going to happen with Gent, though.
You don't think?
No, I don't think
You
so.
think it's too avant-garde?
No, I don't think
that
anything
it's
is
just-
ever going to be as big as like Metallica.
Well,
and, like,
for sure. I mean, I think Metallica is the
Well, I would.
Rolling Stones.
I just feel like
whatever.
people right now don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know. Like I've been saying this for a little while. Like in fact, it's one of the reasons why like right now I don't care that I'm not in a band is because I don't feel like right now anybody gives a fuck. I don't feel like there's any appreciation for it. And since I've been playing, I've kind of like started noticing there's a cyclical
yeah.
point to it.
You can take it like even the fucking Metallica's here, Celine Dion's here. That shit ain't gonna happen either. Like anymore.
No.
So it's the same thing.
Well, I just feel like with when it comes to not even metal, but just rock music in general, just shit where people actually play a fucking instrument. I've just noticed where it seems like it goes in these fucking decade-long cycles. Yeah, and it's like I feel like
but
now.
at the core, there's always that rock element.
Oh, I mean, it never disappears. It's always there, absolutely. But I feel like right now we're going through a slump where musicianship and artistry, nobody really gives a fuck right now. But I feel like in the next 3 to 5 years, that's going to change. I feel like it's going to change a lot because I remember like when I really started getting into fucking metal and really started giving a shit about what people were playing and how they were playing it and being a good musician and all that shit.
It really fucking mattered when we started out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it was the 2000 to 2010 era, and then it died off and nobody gave a fuck.
Do you
and what's
think
funny
that
is I realized before I was playing, people gave a fuck too. And I feel like it just is cyclical and it goes in these fucking little cycles.
Do you think that generation is gonna pass on their fucking ignorance? Like it's different shit. It's more not so much about craftsmanship. It's about like
Presentation.
Do you think that's gonna go like it's gonna skip a generation and the next one underneath
because I believe like in the 80s, although the guitar players were really really good guitar players, albeit they played some cheesy ass bullshit, they were really really good guitar players.
Yeah.
But presentation was more important. And then in comes Kurt Cobain, and presentation says fuck y'all. And throw a fucking flannel shirt on and don't take a bath for fucking 6 months and just fucking play your guitar and half-ass play your guitar. So that came in and then it changed. And then, there are these waves of this, where musicianship is more important. Presentation is more important.
Do you think it'll come back though? Like I feel like the pussification of like
that's a fair word.
is gonna kind of ride for a while.
I don't know, like when me and you started first playing together and shit, that's when you had like fucking everybody was, Chimera was just coming out, Killswitch was just coming out, fucking all these bands that are fucking huge now and are mainstays in that fucking scene were just barely coming out. They were all in their infancy, you know? And all of us gravitated to it like a motherfucker, you know, and we loved the shit out of it. And I think that we're gonna see that come back again. And I think it's going to be even fucking better. I think people are going to look at it and go, holy shit, look at what we were fucking missing for all this time. Look at the way these fucking artists and these musicians can actually play when we've been fucking sitting here with our thumbs up our ass listening to fucking Diplo and fucking some asshole who just pushes buttons.
Maybe another generation of fuck you pussies were bringing it back.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's cyclical, you know? It just, from what I've seen anyway, it just feels like it kind of goes in these ebbs and flows. And I feel like we're getting back to the point where people are really going to start giving a fuck again about musicianship and artistry, and I just hope that when it does come back, it doesn't fade away so quick again, you know, like it has. So
yeah,
but a lot of good shit came out of it. Though.
People, you know, I call it ignorance, but people will glorify the way Kurt Cobain played guitar, and he was a shitty guitar player. But what they were glorifying,
you're a shitty person for saying that. So fuck you.
Probably. Kurt Cobain was a terrible guitar player, but what he did was he conveyed an emotion through his playing, which I don't think anybody does anymore.
But it's transcendent. That's when you're a good songwriter. It comes through.
Agreed. And now, being a guitar player doesn't mean shit. Can you write good songs? Now, I think that's going to come full circle where the people that can play really good will write good songs. Mm-hmm. But that's why Kurt was so relevant, because he could convey his emotion through his guitar playing, and it was shit. It was bad guitar playing, but it was something tangible that people were like, fuck, I like that guy. Mm-hmm. I liked it. But all of these musicians who can play, well, somehow I think to your point, I think it will come back, and these people that can actually play, well, somehow it'll be relevant again.
It's like
people will be like,
people care again.
Yeah, I care because I can actually fucking play the instrument.
Yeah. That's why like you do a cover or you see a cover, hear a cover, or see a guitar cover video or something, you're like, it's just not there.
Speaking of covers, have you fucking heard All That Remains do Garth Brooks?
I read your rant.
Garth Brooks.
All That Remains covered the Thunder Rolls.
I didn't even...
Thunder Rolls. No, I fucking watched that.
It made me want to eat a fucking gun.
Yes.
It was so bad.
I didn't watch it because of that.
It was so bad. Terrible. That's a good one. I'm going to have to use that.
Yeah. Dude, it was terrible.
Still in that one.
No,
today's the day. Yes, I'm on 100% on board with that.
It's just horrible.
Like,
and I like that song.
All That Remains is amazing. Were amazing.
Yeah.
And I think Thunder Rolls is a great song.
I do
the
too.
Original Garth Brooks version.
Yeah, fucking great song.
I think Garth Brooks is fantastic. But what?
Well, and it's so over fucking processed and produced. I mean, his vocals
they are.
It's so what they're doing.
Look at the beginning of All That Remains.
Yeah.
To today.
All
That Remains were so raw and so fucking amazing.
When Phil's just become the biggest douche.
He's a
he's fucking. And I explain this, and I equate it with specifically Five Finger Death Punch is bro metal. And that's what fucking All That Remains have become.
Mm-hmm, totally.
However, Five Finger Death Punch relates to a lot of fucking dipshits. So if you want a formula, that's
a good one to follow.
It is. If you want to like be popular, do that, because if you can get past the bullshit, it's actually pretty good metal.
I'll give the band a pass, but the vocals are fucking...
Death Punch is fucking musically and sonically, they've always been a fantastic band.
Well,
Ivan Moody
is a fucking
any guy who decides that he's gonna nickname himself Ghost, first of all, should get the shit kicked out of him by everyone on that fucking tour bus.
This guy's like this big,
and then be kicked out of the band. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Moron.
The whole
Vex has been doing a way better job than he has.
Tommy Vex is a fucking badass. That's the dude.
Okay, so Jason Hook Jason Hook's their lead
Great
guitar
guitar
player.
player.
He's one of my favorite guitar players of all time.
Dude, he's one of the best
amazing.
hired gun guitar players ever in the world.
Outstanding.
Like, people don't even know that motherfucker's played on like country albums.
Oh yeah, like what's her name?
I think he did a Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift,
Like,
and he also did what's her
Yeah,
name?
he was. Yeah.
Like the dark hair girl, Mandy Moore.
Oh,
he was in his band.
yeah,
in
that's
their
right.
band.
He was her first guitar player.
Yeah. And he just killed it. Oh, you want some metal? You know, like, not only does he just play metal, he can just kill anything.
Yeah, my
Jason Hook's amazing.
He is. He's
my
really
disdain
great.
for
Zoltan.
Zoltan, Bathor.
First of all, that motherfucker needs to go back into that quarter machine.
That's goddamn him.
yeah, my disdain, and I wouldn't call it necessarily disdain for that band, is the fucking vocalist and that douchebaggery. And if you look at and read all the shit about that fucking dude. Like, he's a fucking genuine douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And
why
he's the
Moto
face of the
Grader
band.
kicked him out. You know, like, he was the fucking singer for Moto Grader.
Hopefully they're not.
Or Ivan Moody.
He was really?
Yeah, he was the
We
singer
were
for
gonna
Moto
do a
Grader.
show with Moto Grader.
With that dude?
Back
No,
back
he
when
has
you were still
Ivan
in the band.
Yeah.
But it was way before.
Okay. Yeah, that guy's a total douche now.
Total fucking douche, man.
Anyhow.
And he's like this big, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you!
Oh,
no,
fuck
you
you,
won't.
everybody, bro.
No,
I'm
you
all
won't."
about those games.
Yeah. No, you're not.
You guys think if I hashtag
You are
all the
adorable.
shit talking we did, I'll get some hits?
Yeah. We just gotta hashtag the fuck out.
Hashtag.
Let's put a
Black finger
hashtag
death
that
punch.
just says hashtag.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's fucking cliche as fuck.
I will. We have to preface it with Jason Hook's awesome. So I'm not talking shit on you, dude. 'Cause
and
you're
I would
awesome.
lick Mandy Moore's butthole.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Even if she didn't wipe.
I think I'm gonna close
I
it
think-
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else
I'm doing the wiping.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close it up.
Sorry,
Who else's
continue.
buttholes are you guys gonna lick?
Everyone's. If
Yeah.
they'll let me, I'm down.
I think so.
I'm like a fucking thirsty Rottweiler drinking out of a toilet bowl. I don't give a fuck.
Got anything?
Got nothing.
You're not promoting anything?
His Rottweiler segment wins.